Previously on Resurrection.
This kid showed up in a village in rural China. No ID, no passport, hasn't said a word since we found him.
Jacob, I'm Agent J. Martin Bellamy. You can call me Marty. Arcadia, Missouri? Is that where you're from? Mr. Langston, did your son go missing, sir?
Why?
I haven't.
My son died 32 years ago.
Daddy! Honey, who is it?
Jacob.
Is everything all right?
It's a miracle.
All I want is the truth.
Get a DNA test.
Jacob is your son, Mr. Langston.
Did I die?
What?
Did we all die?
Dad. It's okay. You were only dreaming.
Not anymore.
Is it really you?
Who else would it be?
Excuse me, Elaine. Sorry to interrupt, but I think it's important that you meet Agent Bellamy.
I'm with Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Mr. Richards, I have to ask. Can you tell me anything about what you've been through?
Well, that's the crazy thing. I don't remember. I guess I had amnesia or something. I mean, that's a thing, right? The last thing I remember was I was driving my truck and I blacked out. And then I woke up 3 days ago in an alleyway in Portland.
So you have no memory of having a heart attack?
Heart attack? No.
You died, Mr. Richards.
Elaine, what are they talking about?
Oh,
Your friend Dale, he found you up in the woods by your hunting shack.
Come on, Maggie, that's crazy. Dale must have found someone else. This is ridiculous. I mean, they're standing right here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a nasty headache. Do we have to do this now?
No, of course we don't. Right, Maggie?
Right. Elaine, why don't you bring your dad by my office tomorrow? Just make sure he's okay.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Okay.
Is it possible you guys are just wrong about this? That someone else was cremated and Caleb's story is true?
I mean, I was at his funeral. I saw his body before he was cremated. To my eyes, he hasn't aged a day.
So, okay. Looks like there are two now. Returned. But if Caleb is the same as Jacob, how come Jacob remembers dying and Caleb doesn't?
Ray? What's wrong?
That man in there? That's not Dad.
All clean?
think so.
Come on over here.
I can brush my own hair, Mom.
Well, here you go. Get dressed. Honey, I think it's time to get you something different to wear. Now, I know that this is your favorite shirt.
Where are all my things?
You know what? You stay here. I'll be right back. Brush your hair.
Mom?
You know what? We're going shopping.
Tony, I need to be here to investigate this. And I'm asking you to keep this under wraps, because if this gets sent up the chain, every government official will demand that this kid be scooped up and examined and quarantined and subjected to every medical test out there.
Okay, no offense, Marty, but maybe that's exactly what needs to be done here.
No, Tony, trust me on this. To separate this family now, it would not be right. I know how this sounds. I don't know how to explain it yet, but if we let this turn into a freak show, we may never learn the truth.
What do you plan to do?
Yeah. Hey, kid.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, look at you. Should have been a shrink. You're a mind reader. Ah. Nice of you to visit the old man. Yeah, I had a couple of the guys over last night, Finn and Paul. You know, it's like high school all over again when we get together.
I wanted to stop by, see that you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Why wouldn't I be?
Everything that's come up about Mom.
What about Mom? We've been through this.
I talked to Jacob again, and he said there was a man at the river and
Jacob, that's what this is about. You're gonna take the word of a what? A child who can't possibly be who he claims to be? Come on, Maggie. We both know what happened that day.
Dad, maybe we don't know.
Meg, don't let other people fill your head with stories about your mother.
Dad, Jacob is real. And he's not the only one. Caleb Richards. He's back. You could do a lot better. Your coffee. Try Bottomless Joe's around Halstead.
Cheap coffee is my thing.
Well, you've come to the right town. If you're here to find out about Caleb, I haven't examined him yet.
Actually, I'm here for you.
Okay. Come on.
Look, I've been meaning to ask. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's happening here, but I could use an ally. These are your friends, your family. You know this place better than I ever could.
Hi, Landon. Good morning.
And your medical advice would be invaluable to me.
What, you offer me a job?
You could think of it as an internship, unpaid.
How can I pass that up?
Right now, there's no way to test Caleb's ashes from the urn.
Well, the heat from cremation would destroy any DNA.
Jacob's, on the other hand.
You want to go in Jacob's tomb to match Jacob's DNA to what's inside.
To at least point us in some kind of direction.
Well, what if there's nothing inside?
That'll tell me something.
What?
That I need to get the hell out of town before they all start rising.
So you would feel better if we did find a body?
I don't know. What's up?
My mother's in that tomb, too.
Look, technically, I don't need your family's permission to open the tomb. I wanted you to help, to ask them, out of respect. But I understand if you don't want to be a part of this.
No. They should be asked. And I should be there.
Now, I know these clothes are clean, so I won't be happy unless you come back completely filthy.
Eddie, come on, dear. It's time to come home.
Hey, fellas, come on. Let's go.
Come on, sweetheart. We gotta go.
Come on.
Come on, I said no. Let's go.
You don't still think that's me in there, do you?
I mean, no.
I'm pretty hungry for a dead man.
Yeah. I can't believe you're here. I mean, we have so much to catch up on.
And Rita still call up drunk in the middle of the night, ranting and raving?
Oh, you have no idea. What's wrong?
I know I haven't always been the greatest father.
Dad.
No, I guess what I'm saying is, when life gives you a second chance, you gotta take it, full on. I want to make this count. And I'm going to.
I never thought I'd hear those words.
Caleb Richards.
Could it be a mistake? Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
No.
We'd like to do a DNA test on Jacob's remains.
You already tested him. Against you. Not against the Jacob that died 32 years ago. We'd like your permission to open his tomb.
What? No, you're not desecrating my family's tomb.
We're just looking for answers, Mr. Langston.
Well, then find them somewhere else. For God's sakes, Maggie, your mother's in there. Your father know about this?
Aunt Lucille, I'm sorry. I thought I have Jacob back.
If this is something that you need to do, then so be it.
So, how's Jacob?
He's up in his room. Would you like to see him?
Sure.
I don't mean to brag, but I totally crushed your high score on Donkey Kong last night.
I'll beat it next time.
Cocky. It's a nice room. Everything all right? You settling in okay?
I know why you're here.
What do you mean?
Mom didn't tell you about the playground?
Oh, what happened?
Nothing, it doesn't matter.
Why not?
I like playing alone.
People can be so stupid.
Mrs. Langston, this sort of thing is gonna happen if you take him out in public right now.
What am I supposed to do? Keep him cooped up in here all day?
I know, listen. It might be a good idea not to announce who Jacob is.
What do you mean?
Use a cover story. You'll say he's a friend of the family, a great nephew, someone other than your son.
Lie? Make Jacob lie?
For now. Today was one reaction. Tomorrow, who knows what people are capable of?
Hello, Mr. Langston.
Bobby, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Henry?
Hey, this is new, huh?
22-inch trout. Got them in the shallows last summer at Tupper Lake.
Yeah, I gotta get back out there one of these days. How are you?
Been doing some thinking. It was Sam Catlin, wasn't it?
Fred, I
He
don't
said
think...
whoever Barbara was sleeping with worked at the factory. It's not such a big leap, Henry. Makes sense.
Right.
I've been thinking about a lot of things, actually. Like, why would my own brother keep something like that from me?
I told you that I was sorry about that.
But you did it. Why, Henry?
I was just trying to look out for you.
No, you weren't. You were trying to control me, like you always have. Control everything, control everyone.
Look, I didn't come here to fight, okay? That agent Bellamy wants to open the tomb. I told him no.
He can get a court order.
Take a deep breath for me.
Sounding pretty good.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Are we done?
Almost. Okay, the nurse is gonna come in and take you in for x-rays in a moment, but right now, can you look up for me? And down. Before you blacked out, do you remember having any breathlessness, pain in your chest or your arm?
No. All right. Is the young lady gonna take me for x-rays?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, well, seems pretty good, right? I mean, he seems healthy and... What is it? Is he all right?
Yeah, these are his blood results. The amount of protein deposits in his blood, it shows pretty clearly that he had a heart attack 3 days ago.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm not sure, but that's exactly when he said he woke up. Hey, Elaine, I know this is so hard, but do you really think we cremated the wrong person?
Does it matter?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what to believe. None of this makes any sense. All I know is my dad's back, and he's different. You know, he's really trying, Maggie.
But don't you want to know the truth?
Maybe some things are more important.
Hello. I'm looking for a Judge Daly.
What for?
Because I need to talk to him.
It's coming down now.
I really appreciate it. Thanks, Carl.
Something tells me I'm not gonna get that court order.
Oh, you mean the one to open my family's tomb? The tomb that my wife is in? No, you're not. Oh, and I made some calls. You're nothing but a desk jockey. A glorified chauffeur who shuttles immigrants from one airport to another, and you have been for years. So don't pretend to be something you're not.
After your visit to church on Sunday, some people came up to me after they heard you call him Jacob. They were concerned that you might be having some kind of delusion. And some were scared. I think what the agent's suggesting might be a good idea. For you to say he's someone else.
Tom, you were his best friend. I know that was a long time ago, but just go talk to him before you come to any conclusions, please.
You know, I can't. I've got a conference call about church finances that I have to be on.
Oh, okay.
Maybe later. After I close up here, maybe I can come by if you're home.
Sure. Maybe later.
Hello?
Hey, Tony. It's me. You still in touch with your friend at DOJ?
Dad? I got called into work. Dad? Oh, God, Ray, you can't sneak up on me like that.
I'm sorry. I wasn't sneaking.
All right, fine. I didn't hear you.
I've been watching him.
Watching who?
That man, he's up to something.
That man? You mean Dad?
He's not Dad. He's pretending. He's doing the same things that Dad used to do.
Okay.
And
Ray, please. I can't handle one of your theories right now. It's confusing enough as it is. He's fine, okay? He's not gonna hurt anyone.
Hey, you two.
You know this house is falling down around you. The side gutter was hanging off. The back porch is full of dry rot. Ray, you never learned to fix anything other than cars while I was gone? What's with him?
Ray he's gonna take some time getting used to you being around. Oh, it's work again. Look, if I didn't have to go in and sign these papers, I wouldn't.
It's okay, Ellie. Don't put your life on hold for me.
You sure?
You're an important person now.
Dad, I'm just an assistant manager.
Hey, it's enough to make me proud of you.
Okay. All right, I gotta go. Okay.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, kid.
Got your message?
You finish work?
Yes. Thank you.
So this morning, you have a right to ask about your mother. I thought I'd try to give you some answers.
Okay.
When she had you, it was hard for her. They didn't use the same words they do now. Postpartum depression. Anyway, I didn't understand it. I didn't take it seriously enough. Your mother was a good woman, Maggie. If she did anything wrong, it was my fault. I should have been more understanding. Okay?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that Agent Bellamy has gone over my head and gotten a federal court order to open the tomb?
I did.
And you're gonna keep on helping him?
Dad, it's not that simple.
Why not? I just told you everything you need to know, Maggie. At some point, you just have to move on.
Because that's our way, isn't it? This family. Right? We don't talk about things. I knew so little about my mom growing up. And the one thing I did know was that she died a hero trying to save Jacob. It turns out I didn't even know that.
And there he is. What are you doing here?
Dad, come on.
No, tell me. You come into my town, you help destroy the memory of my wife, you drag my daughter into helping you do it. What's next?
I don't mean any disrespect.
No? Then tell me, why are you here?
The past is knocking on your door, Sheriff. You can't ignore it.
Oh, are you kidding me? Do you even know his story? What he did in his past? Have you told her? Why don't you tell her? Hmm? What you've been hiding from for the past 5 years. Go on. She's sitting right here. Right. That's what I thought. Brave man. You know, some part of me is hoping that you'll both find the decency to do the right thing.
It says you need the component HD AV cable. What's wrong?
They're opening Jacob's tomb tomorrow morning. You gonna go?
Henry, why? Why would I put myself through that?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm going up to read.
Henry, they're not trying to hurt anybody by opening the tomb. I know they're doing this in order to help protect Jacob.
Which one?
Hi.
Hi, Jacob.
You are him.
Who?
My friend, Tom Hale. I know that now.
Tom? I didn't think you'd come.
Yeah. Well, I'm here now.
Come on in. You know, you might just be the answer to a prayer. I have been having a time of it trying to connect this video game that we got for Jacob.
Oh, yeah, I can probably figure this out if you want me to take a crack at it.
Great. And maybe you can stay for dinner.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Remember you always set up the film strip in Miss Yacinda's class?
Wow, Miss Yacinda. I haven't thought about her in years.
She was my favorite teacher. No.
You're
No, stop
get
it.
it now.
Stay away. Back
No.
up.
Jacob.
No, 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 no! Oh, man! How are you so good at this? This is the first time you played this?
Yep. Oh, God.
All right, all right. This round is gonna be different.
I just need to ask you one question. Are you my father?
No. No.
I just want to tell you, I didn't leave you. I waited by the river until someone found you.
She found us.
Ray, what are you doing in here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Doesn't look like nothing. Look, why don't we come to an agreement, son? You stay out of my room. You won't find me in yours, okay?
Mrs. Langston.
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine. Just out enjoying the day with my son.
You've made a decision.
I realize that Jacob just wants to be a little boy. I don't want him to lie about who he is. I told him to be himself. It's all he can do. People are just gonna have to learn to accept that. Is that Caleb Richards?
Hey! Hey! You okay? What happened? What did he say?
Lie.
Okay, let's open it up.
Hey.
Ready?
Let's do this.
Yes.
Everything's gone.
No.
Isn't it?
How, Caleb!
Tell me it's gone.
No. Oh, no. No. Please.
Tell me it's all gone!